Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news and a recap for the week ending the 18th of November, summarising all of CIG's official shows, the PTU updates, roadmap updates, milestones, and preparation for the anniversary next week. Star Citizen has now hit over $200 million in crowdfunding, and Chris Roberts put out a letter from the chairman thanking the community for their support and helping make video gaming history. I will link that letter down below. There's no tangible information in there about the game development or anything, other than just thanks and sort of like the vision for the project. The anniversary stuff. So there is an 80-ship vehicle free fly anyone can play that has a Star Citizen account event next week. There's also the 2948 anniversary sale starting from the 23rd of November and continuing to the 4th of December, the sale at least anyway. We will see the Anvil Arrow go on sale and be flyable too, it seems, but we don't have any more information on that ship at that time. If you are after a particular ship, be sure to check out that sale next week, especially between the 1st and 4th of December. It looks like all the ships that have previously been on sale during that sale week will go on sale during that window. Some roadmap updates. 3.35 is available to a larger amount of backers now. It is out to the wider PTU waves 1 to 4. That is not everyone, but it is a lot of people. The 3.35 PTU patch, which is the latest one, but they actually released on Saturday, a weekend patch, I know. Madness. Had a lot of bug fixes. It was more of a quality of life, getting the game working kind of patch. They fixed 4 server crashes, fixed a loading screen hang, fixed a GPU crash. However, there is still an issue with shopping kiosks that can cause clients to lock up. But the PTU runs significantly better performance and stability-wise compared to any of the other 3.35 PTU builds that we've had so far. Lawville actually has 40+ frame rates now when I'm running around in it, which is a massive breath of fresh air compared to what it was. The 2 remaining object container streaming tasks that were in 3.35 have actually been moved out to 3.4. That's coming in December now. So that means that they will be polishing 3.35, getting it ready for potentially the anniversary sale for the 23rd of November, which is when I think it's going to actually go live. But it's not going to be without object container streaming or anything. They've just chosen to polish the current object container streaming model and then finish the other tasks that they've got that they want to do for 3.4. Obviously, they will continue to improve object container streaming beyond that even though. The Idris M was also sort of spawnable in the Revel in York hangar in that patch and the patch before as well. I say sort of because it's far too big to fit in the hangar and it's not the full asset. It doesn't have any of its internal geometry. It's not real. Well, I mean, it's real. You can see it. But you can spawn it in. You basically get a section of an Idris to go, ooh, I wonder why they put that in. So it is hanging around Lawville as well, that Idris. And it looks like it might have something to do with the anniversary sale coming up next week. So that's one of the reasons I'm expecting 3.35 to go live around the anniversary as well. And some form of in-game event around the anniversary sale. Some sort of like potentially physicalized sale. Maybe you'll be able to see all the ships that they've got on sale each day. Or just have like an expo there. So an event you can walk around and go, oh, an Idris, or a Kraken, things like that. They could do that sort of pretty stuff now in-game pretty easily, it seems. Calling all devs, so let's do a quick summary of the week's shows. There will be a way to get AFK and guest players that have reached their destination off your ship. The current thinking is that you can issue an order that would remove people if they don't opt out of being removed off your ship after a certain amount of time, and that players that don't get off after a certain amount of time become stowaways, and the owner of the ship can use force if they wish to then remove them without getting a criminal rating. They are adding security and permission settings in the shorter term though, so we will have ways to lock our ships and lock certain terminals and that sort of stuff from certain players or allow other players more or less access. They are looking at a native version of voice attack and voice commands in-game at some point. Scramble races are intended to be less than lethal in the future, so they want scramble races to be a way of people blowing off steam and be like paintball sort of experiences. So they're going to have medics or some ways that players don't actually truly die or lose one of their lives while playing these sort of missions in the future. That's the sort of intention there. Around the Verse. So in Around the Verse, they showed off ArcCorp's progress. It's a massive city planet. it looks amazing. It doesn't have any organic biomes on its surface, so they need to make it sort of like the levels of detail for it. For this like massive city, needs to look really good at all distances without being repetitive, and it's odd compared to an organic blended biome. So there are lots of techniques they're using for this. Reverse the verse. So this was a follow-up to the CitizenCon panel, adding life to space, talking about VFX and cloud tech. Gas cloud tech they are developing for space is very different from clouds and weather sort of tech that they will use for planets. They are working on weather effects at the moment, though. Expect to see rain, wind, and clouds in the future. Crusader, the gas giant, is still being planned out, as is Orson. The landing zone there, the floating city, the cloud city. They're still developing the technology for these sort of gas giants, and they need to develop that further before tackling that planet. They are working on ambient insects and animals as well, so like flies and bees and things. And as they've previously stated, there might be dangers inside gas clouds. Your instruments might be affected, or have sort of like interference. Damage to your ship might occur. In the future as well, we're going to see better water and fire effects too. So, Sandy's Squadron 42 character, Pusher, was revealed in an exclusive Star Citizen France article. I put that picture up on screen. It was pretty cool, and it was great to see what they can do with these mo-capped models. They can make them look very different with interesting hairstyles and poses. The sneak peek in this week's newsletter was a picture of the staircase from the 600i touring module, and it looks pretty damn cool. I like the idea of plants in space. However, I always worry about this sort of asset where it's supposed to look organic. When you see lots of different people's 600i's, they're all going to have exactly the same plant layout when it comes to some of these pieces. It's just an interesting thought there. Obviously, your brain probably won't notice that it's exactly the same asset, even though it is, but you know what I mean. There are a couple of CIG screenshot competitions which are open for the next day or so, which I will link below for those interested in participating. But tell me what you think of this week's news. Are you looking forward to the anniversary sale next week? Do you think we'll see Idris's and a physicalized event and things like that actually in Lawville on Hurston and 3.35 go live? Or do you think I am being too optimistic? Whatever your thoughts, tell me in the comments below. If you don't have Star Citizen yet, be sure to create an account with the links below to receive 5,000 UEC, the in-game currency, as a bonus, and to participate in any free flight. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For November, I am giving away a Saber Raven, Star Citizen game package, and a CitizenCon 2948 digital goodies pack. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details below. If you would like to further support the channel, the links to my Patreon and donations are down in the description below as well. If you are considering getting or upgrading your gaming PC for Star Citizen or any other game for that matter, instead consider the Shadow Cloud gaming service. It's a subscription-based service that leverages your internet connection to turn any appropriate device, whether it be an old PC, smartphone, tablet, and more, into a powerful Windows 10 gaming PC. It's been working well in the latest 3.3.0 PTU patch of Star Citizen. I'm going to try and maintain a best practices guide on my website as well. More information is available in the links below, and if you do decide to try it, use the code BoredGamer to get a discount. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the verse.